I'm Dr. Peter Michael. I'm a board-certified MD and the Director of Regenerative Medicine at Miami Wellness Pain Relief Center. I'm also one of the top experts for accelerated male aging. It's a reputation that has helped me to reach millions of men with my truth about aging message. Men age 4, 5, even 7 years faster than women for every calendar year we're alive, all because of losing the most important enzyme inside of our trillions of cells, an enzyme responsible for keeping men young, no matter your actual age. It's considered the fuel for immortal male youth. It's an enzyme so effective in helping to repair the core of biological aging. Powerful regulatory agencies have attempted to ban it during the making of this free video. Ask yourself, why would they do that? As a practicing anti-aging doctor, I see how growing profits are the highest priority for pharmaceutical companies. They're more interested in keeping us hooked on pills that mask our symptoms than helping us gain years of health, drive, and longevity. So when I heard Big Pharma patented a synthetic version of the enzyme I'm talking about today, I saw the writing on the wall. My solution is a threat to their profits, making this video even more important than ever. So strap in and let me peel back the curtain on biological aging and how it's now possible to add years of youth to your life's bottom line. The enzyme means the difference between thriving cells that defy chronological aging and having a bloodstream full of mutated, undead cells, spewing age-accelerating toxins that infect your healthy cells and turn your healthy cells into more of the undead. It's this army of undead cells making you look and feel older than you really are. The good news is, thanks to my relationship with boxing legend Oscar de la Hoya, I was able to crack the accelerating aging code in men by discovering how to refuel your body's age-defying enzyme. That's why I'm here today, because after helping tens of thousands of men slow, stop, and even visibly reverse biological aging, Oscar and I decided this can't be men's best-kept secret anymore. And with Big Pharma coming after this enzyme as of just days ago, this video couldn't have reached you at a better time. By refueling your youth enzyme, it's possible to rapidly assist in boosting your testosterone levels, help regain all-day natural energy, support the increase of insulin sensitivity, regulating high blood sugar and blood pressure, and it'll empower you to get your edge back in the gym, reinforce achieving a slimmer toned stomach, and reclaim or strengthen the strong, driven man you are, or can be again, and then some. In this free video, I'm revealing my controversial breakthrough in men's anti-aging. When something is so effective that Big Pharma patented their own synthetic version of the youth enzyme, you know it works. And surprise, surprise, they don't want competition. That makes today's message take on a whole new level of urgency and importance. I'm revealing the 3 things all men do that damages your DNA and triggers the undead cell cycle in the first place. Unlike most mainstream doctors, I'm going to give you the straight facts on what these 3 things do to your DNA, youth enzyme production, and testosterone levels, so you can regain, maintain, and grow your masculinity throughout the years, instead of losing energy metabolism that makes you a man. By the end of this video, you won't just know why you're aging too fast, you'll know exactly what you can do about it, starting today. Now see this shoelace cap? You have a similar cap on every strand of your DNA, inside of your trillions of cells, called telomeres. Every time your cells divide, your telomere caps get shorter and shorter until the DNA is exposed. That's the nuts and bolts of accelerated aging. But what shortens the life cycle of your DNA caps? The answer is running out of youth enzyme fuel. The answer is also why your once healthy cells become the undead. I'll explain what undead means in a second. But if you don't help your body prevent and repair why your cellular DNA mutates into the undead, nothing you do will make any real difference in how you look, feel, and age. That's why the FDA is all over this enzyme. It's so powerful that I've watched countless patients drop pounds of stubborn belly fat, help rev up their testosterone levels, increase their drive and desire, and erase years of visible aging off their faces. Men who use my secret see a huge transformation around their eyes, where we show aging the most. It's like years of stress and time are visibly wiped away, all by refueling men's youth enzyme. But I wasn't alone on this journey. I mentioned former world champion boxer Oscar de la Hoya. It was a stroke of destiny that he found me a few years ago when he too found himself on a similar journey. He said, "Doc, us guys have horrible choices for true anti-aging. I need your help to find out why we age so much faster in our 30s, what switch gets flipped, and how can we stop it?" Over the next few months, with Oscar's backing, I spent every free moment staying up into the early morning hours, researching why men age faster than women. I focused on our DNA, knowing that it's the true core of accelerated aging. But what's happened in the last few decades that's accelerated men's already rapid aging problems? What I discovered shocked me. It's the tale of 2 cells. In this picture, the left side of the cell creates gobs of ATP, the energy metabolism that runs your body and keeps you youthful. But when your energy metabolism breaks down, it becomes the cell on the right. The right side symbolizes a cell that's, in a very real sense, aging you like a dog. The cells you have the most of determine how quickly you are or aren't aging, regardless of your actual age. That means you can be in your early 30s and aging like you're in your 50s. It all depends on how deficient you are in your youth enzyme. This incredible enzyme protects your DNA from mutating your healthy cells into the undead, so you can interfere with this spiraling effect of biological aging. Because until you refuel this enzyme, you're guaranteed to lose your drive and desire, your muscle mass, your natural energy, your edge in the gym, and age out of control every single year, no matter what you do. Here's why. When your DNA mutates, your dead cells can't die. Instead, they remain in your bloodstream and become the reason you experience accelerated aging. Scientists have dubbed these mutated cells zombie cells, aka the undead. You see, once your cells mutate, they're supposed to take themselves out of your bloodstream to die or get repaired, or what's known as apoptosis. But when your DNA is too damaged, your cells can't die, like these zombies. This is why you age. It's called cellular senescence. Those are two different types of cells I introduced to you a minute ago. In fact, cellular senescence symptoms include always fighting hard to lose weight and keeping it off, an overwhelming desire for carbs and sugar, and a deep exhaustion that leaves you dependent on coffee and energy drinks to live. So you limp through your everyday life at a fraction of your true energy potential. That's why the youth enzyme is so essential to looking and feeling young, well into your 80s. Years of clinical testing prove it. The earlier you start replacing your youth enzyme, the faster your DNA has enough fuel to start repairing itself. That's how it's possible to biologically prevent accelerated aging, feeling and appearing like you're aging in reverse. But before I tell you what the youth enzyme is, let me quickly explain its job: making energy. Energy is the basis of life, sparked by magnesium. Your cells are electrical. Your nervous system is electrical. Your immune system is electrical. Your brain is electrical. Even pumping blood is 100% electrical. It takes endless amounts of electricity or energy to protect your cellular DNA. And what generates that energy? Mitochondria. Mitochondria are the electrical cellular powerhouses. They're the powerhouse factories that supply you with all your natural electricity, aka energy. Now, you have thousands of these energy factories inside every single one of your trillions of blood cells. Get this, if your mitochondria never mutated, you'd never age. That's not science fiction, that's science fact. But your cellular powerhouse factories don't produce energy without consequences. They're factories in every sense of the word. And what do factories emit? Poisonous exhaust, right? Mitochondria aren't any different. Mitochondrial factories produce an exhaust you know as free radicals. And free radicals are the main causes of DNA decay. In other words, the very energy factories you depend on to live have a built-in flaw capable of destroying them and age you like a broken clock. Think about that for a second. The biological way your body makes life-giving energy also destroys your body's ability to make new energy when your youth enzyme is on the decline. But mitochondrial exhaust isn't the only thing producing free radicals and mutating your cells into zombies. There are three things that speed up accelerated aging. Number 1, stress. 2, a sedentary lifestyle. 3, diets low in antioxidants, or what I call SAD. Now for most men, stress is constant, like the frog in the water metaphor. The water's brought to a boil, so the frog doesn't notice it's being cooked alive, until boom, dead. Stress works the same way for men. It destroys your DNA, helping build the army of zombie senescent cells, pushing fast forward on anti-aging. Even worse, stress lowers your testosterone levels, because low testosterone means low levels of your youth enzyme. A sedentary, inactive lifestyle is one of the fastest ways to damage and mutate your DNA. Sitting all day, playing video games, or working on the computer promote accelerated internal aging in leaps and bounds. When you sit, all your blood pools in your legs and arteries, creating massive circulatory stress. That circulatory stress is as bad as obesity and smoking. The added stress increases the frog in the water effect, filling up your bloodstream with lethal amounts of cortisol, your main stress hormone. The influx of cortisol triggers more free radicals and more mitochondrial mutation. A sedentary lifestyle quickly lowers your level of youth enzyme, and therefore your testosterone levels too. Both essential to looking, feeling, and performing at your highest peak 365 days a year. A sedentary life is that destructive to the way you age. If you add alcohol use, cigarette smoking, sleepless nights, and obesity to the mix, there's no way you'll ever prevent or repair cellular senescence and accelerated aging. A sedentary lifestyle 100% increases stress in the body. The lack of muscle use makes them atrophy. That's a big deal, because a large portion of your youth enzyme is made in your muscle cells. Less muscle equals less youth enzyme. And right now, men are sitting more than we have in any other point in human history, and it's making our electrical systems malfunction. When your body's electricity wigs out, your cells can't communicate with each other, and your entire energy metabolism system falls apart. This is when your carb and sugar cravings skyrocket, or you're downing coffee after coffee to keep yourself from falling. Then there's diet. What a cluster you know what. Just to put diet into perspective, remember how your mitochondrial factories emit exhaust? Your energy powerhouses produce the ATP that gives you life, and yet, as I mentioned earlier, when you're low on your cellular youth enzyme, mitochondrial exhaust ends up mutating your energy powerhouses faster than you can blink. Seriously, mitochondrial mutation happens that fast, and when your youth enzyme fuel is getting close to empty, there's nothing protecting your DNA from becoming zombies. After all, it's your youth enzyme that's responsible for producing an equal amount of antioxidants as free radicals produced by your energy metabolism. That gives your free radicals carte blanche to easily attack and mutate your once youthful cells. So you need to get your antioxidants from your diet, right? Absolutely. But here's how much raw organic food you need to eat every day to get enough antioxidants to combat mitochondrial exhaust. A lot of food, right? You'd spend hours a day prepping and preparing and eating vegetables. That would take a level of time, money, and dedication most of us guys don't have. So two things need to happen. Number one, you need to get an infusion of antioxidants, DNA protection you can't get from your food on a daily basis. Number two, you need to refuel your youth enzyme so you can finally escape the accelerated aging cycle once and for all. That enzyme is NAD+. It's your cellular energy metabolism fuel. In fact, NAD+ is the most important part of your energy metabolism. It's the one thing that keeps your mitochondrial factories functioning at peak performance, so you're functioning at peak performance. But those three things I mentioned earlier, stress, a sedentary lifestyle, diets low in antioxidants, they deplete your NAD+ fuel like an old truck going uphill for 300 miles without stopping. And once you're over 30, your NAD+ reserves are on borrowed time. In other words, you burn more NAD+ fuel than you're replenishing. You can't use up all your NAD+ and not replace it. That's like going to the bank and making withdrawals every day and never making a single deposit. Eventually, you're gonna go bankrupt, right? That's when your mitochondrial factories malfunction and accelerate how you age, until you replace and refuel your NAD+ levels. But how could any of this be your fault? Did you see how much raw food you'd have to eat and the amount of time it would take to prepare it all? Are you just gonna snap your fingers and bam, no more stress? Of course not. But it doesn't make the loss of NAD+ any less significant. This is so key to understand. As your NAD+ levels drop, your energy factories break down, shut down, and shorten your DNA telomeres, and trigger a massive outbreak of cellular senescence. So when you hit your early 40s, your NAD+ and testosterone levels are in a free fall. By 60, your NAD and testosterone levels are more than cut in half, making the man you were a distant memory. That's why men age faster than women. We also lose our man-making testosterone as quickly as we run out of NAD+. They're incredibly symbiotic or go hand in hand, meaning NAD+ and testosterone go up and go down together. What's miraculous is the same is true in reverse. When you refuel your NAD+, your testosterone levels go back up, bringing back the guy you thought was gone forever. But that's not all. Refueling NAD+ can help repair cellular and mitochondrial DNA, aid in lengthening your telomeres, assist in protecting your cells against stress, and give you back your edge in the gym. It supports the regulation of circadian rhythm for sleep as well, and can even help boost the electricity in your brain for faster, clearer cognition. The best part? You can become younger looking, feel stronger, get nutritional slimming support, skyrocket your drive and desire, help produce more muscle, and be more cognitively clear every single year. Plus, don't forget, boosting your NAD levels helps neutralize those age-accelerating free radicals. This adds another layer of protection and repair for your youthful and aging cells. So needless to say, the younger you start replenishing your NAD+ fuel, the more youthful you can age, while potentially preventing all kinds of age-related chronic illnesses. However, the older you are right now, the more replenishing your NAD+ levels mean to your life expectancy and quality of life. It's like your youth wakes back up and becomes a permanent part of your identity again, as long as you maintain my NAD+ boosting protocol. But what exactly refuels your NAD+ levels? That's the million-dollar question, right? Well, you could go get an IV of NAD+ and spend $500 to $1,000 each time. It would be worth it too, but who has the time for hours a month of IV therapy and thousands of dollars a year in extra money? For most men, the idea of spending an extra $1,000 a month on anti-aging treatments, even if they actually work, isn't realistic. The alternative? You can supplement with a bioavailable nicotinamide mononucleotide, otherwise known as NMN. Now, NMN is the main precursor to NAD+ in your cellular metabolism. It's the fuel that makes the fuel to manage accelerated biological aging. For the last few years, I've been very successfully using NMN to jumpstart men's youth, like a defibrillator paddle for your malfunctioning energy factories. In all of my years as a top anti-aging specialist, I've never once seen a single compound have such amazing across-the-board results for men. And not just older men, younger men too, because nobody wants to, well, get old, especially when you really don't have to. When Oscar and I started getting men on our NMN solution, their results happened fast, really fast. We've helped men in their 20s all the way into their 80s prevent accelerated aging and regain their youth.
I've been training for many years now, but as I've got older, my energy level, strength and all-round sleeping pattern changed. Well, I finally found something that definitely works, something better than I've ever tried before. I'm 48 years old and feel great again thanks to Masculen. I love this product, it really works.
Why do men of all ages and in different parts of their aging process love this product? Again, simple. NMN helps raise and maintain high testosterone levels as your NAD+ gets fueled, just like it used to when you were in your 20s. So you don't just get the energy from your mitochondria, you feel the drive and desire that only comes with healthy testosterone levels. At the same time, you're managing the exact reason why men age faster than women. You're managing why your telomeres get shorter every time your cells divide. You're managing why your mitochondrial factories shut down and age you out of control. That's why Oscar and I released Immortal by Masculen. We formulated Immortal with a bioavailable dose of pure NMN in every serving. Bioavailable means your cells are actually able to absorb the NMN nutrients. That's why Immortal is the most effective way to give your cells the fuel they need, to keep regenerating themselves rather than becoming zombie cells and aging you out of control. Now, aside from our superior, pure NMN, Immortal has two other NAD+ boosting ingredients in our meticulous formulation. These ingredients are potent antioxidants proven to help prevent cellular senescence. The first of these two ingredients is epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG. It's also known as green tea extract, but you can't get this in a cup of boiling hot water. In clinical studies, EGCG boosted NAD+ and helped restore optimal mitochondrial function. This assists in speeding up your energy metabolism repair and helps rapidly boost your testosterone levels. EGCG works symbiotically with our NMN enzyme, making it invaluable in our Immortal formulation. But nothing works so well with NMN than any other potent antioxidant from blueberries. So next, we added the highest grade of pure pterostilbene into Immortal. Pterostilbene is shown to virtually double the efficacy of NMN, giving you even faster, more dramatic potential results in how you look and feel. Likewise, pterostilbene adds a third powerful layer of antioxidant, mitochondrial and DNA protection by helping further neutralize free radical oxidative damage. And let's face it, doesn't matter if you're 65, 45, 35, or 25. Every man alive wants to feel masculine, vital, strong, and desirable for life. That's an ageless truth. NMN, EGCG, and pterostilbene also have an incredible effect on high blood sugar and insulin resistance. As I'm sure you already know, high blood sugar and insulin resistance are huge players in weight gain, fatigue, and carb cravings. But when you're able to get sustainable, real energy from your mitochondria without the free radical backlash, your relationship with food, sugar, and overeating rapidly transforms. Imagine all the energy you need to reach rising peak performance in life, in the gym, and in your own laser-focused mind while cutting your cravings and food consumption as much as in half. Because when you get real mitochondrial energy, you aren't reliant on sugar, carbs, coffee, and energy drinks to get through the day. The combination of NMN, EGCG, and pterostilbene is shown to refuel your youthful levels of NAD+, help you eat less, get more nutrition from what you eat, and assist in building lean muscle. Oh, and that new lean muscle you're looking forward to produces even higher levels of natural NAD+, that keeps your mitochondrial factories pumping out consequence-free energy, even while you're sleeping. That's just another way you'll rapidly get into an anti-aging cycle, regardless of how old the calendar says you are. Now, all that said, Oscar and I agreed when we started this journey together to make Immortal affordable for men of all ages. That's why it's just $69 to get a therapeutic dose of Immortal's NMN and its two NAD+ boosting, free radical defeating ingredients. That's just $69 a month to guarantee you're aging youthfully as nutritionally possible. But I need to be straight with you. Big Pharma is doing everything they can to take NMN off the market as quickly as they possibly can. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm personally stocking up on Immortal and recommending the same to all my patients. So I wholeheartedly recommend getting 3 bottles when you order. You'll save a whopping 30% off your total and arm yourself with the most effective, accelerated aging solution available today. More importantly, that gives you 3 months of zombie cell protection should Big Pharma get its way. But if you want to save even more money today, choose the subscribe and save option. You'll see an extra 15% on all 3 ordering options. And Oscar made me promise, you're under zero obligation to ever order again. That means you can cancel minutes from now if you want to. You're just saving a bunch of cash right now, while getting the energy metabolism fuel that helps keep you young. But don't think for a second you're taking a risk. You're not. When Oscar and I developed Immortal, I insisted on giving you plenty of time to see how amazing it feels when your energy metabolism is working the way it did in your teens, well into your 80s and 90s. So we're giving you a full 60 days to decide to see just how immortal you can look and feel. Of course, if for any reason at all you decide Immortal isn't working exactly as the way I've claimed, and more, we'll give you a no questions asked refund. Oscar said it best, I don't want your hard-earned money if you aren't addicted to how young you look and feel, period. I couldn't agree more. It's giving guys just like you the chance to try Immortal, risk-free. That's led to tens of thousands of men taking the leap to defeat accelerated aging. Immortal men have achieved results they're unwilling to ever let go of. Because once you realize, wow, I really don't ever have to get old, you'll never go back to accelerated aging as usual again. That's another reason to get your Immortal bottle or bottles auto-shipped. Plus, when you subscribe and save, your orders are always prioritized over new customers. So when new customers discover Immortal, their orders will be backward if we're running low on stock. So you do get your bottles first. Just like Mark P, who said, when I turned 41, it was a switch flipped. I aged more in 1 year than I did in the previous 5 years combined. It wasn't just the way I looked either. I couldn't count on having any energy after 1 p.m. I gained weight, lost muscle, and really started spiraling. When I started taking Immortal, the first thing I noticed was having more energy. By day 7, I was getting through the day without feeling tired or taking a nap. I'm back in the gym 90 minutes a day, losing weight, and my face is looking younger. It's incredible, Immortal for life. Check out more of what other men are saying about Immortal. So this really is the tale of two potential futures. You can accept aging as usual, dealing with rapid weight gain, grasping for artificial energy with your coffee and energy drinks, fail to fall asleep and stay asleep, and age faster than Father Time intended. Or you can replete your youthful enzyme and help your cells biologically age in reverse for years to come. The choice really is yours. The next 60 days will show you just how young, energetic, pain-free, and driven you really can be, 100% of the time. That's me and Oscar's guarantee too. So take advantage of today's unbelievable science, savings, and offer to look and feel younger starting today. Just click or tap on one of the options below, and I'll see you on the other side. Still here? It's normal to have questions about supplements, especially when you've probably already invested hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on supplements. So here are some commonly asked questions about Immortal by Masculen. How long does it take Immortal to start feeling and seeing results? Everybody is different. That said, Immortal is made with high-grade NMN. It's extremely bioavailable, so it absorbs into your cells easily and quickly. Most of our customers feel a remarkable boost in energy within the first 5 to 7 days. It's that feeling of energy you can finally count on that's telling you this is working. But as I said earlier, I'm giving you a full 60 days to feel the effects of Immortal for yourself. If you haven't gotten results by then, for any reason, we'll give you a no questions asked refund. I've taken nicotinamide riboside before, which is also a precursor to NAD+, but I didn't feel any sort of benefit from taking it. So what makes NMN more effective than NR? NMN is further down the energy metabolism road. So when you boost bioavailable levels of NMN, it has a more powerful response in generating higher levels of NAD+ and testosterone. That's backed up with our customer experiences. Many of them have tried NR too and didn't see or feel any obvious benefit. Immortal was able to give them the exact results they were looking for when they invested in NR. What are the possible side effects of taking Immortal? There are no reported side effects of NMN usage. Just take Immortal after eating a few bites of food so you get your gastric hormones going. Is it possible to age in reverse? Chronological aging and biological aging really are two different things. The reason we do age is due to DNA and mitochondrial mutation, but your body is made to repair itself. It just needs the right nutrients to get back into homeostasis or your body's optimal functioning. When we run out of key agent nutrients like NAD+, accelerated aging is inevitable. So when you replete NAD+ levels, you really can look like you're aging in reverse as levels keep rising. Where is Immortal made? All of Masculen supplements are made in a CGMP and FDA-approved facility. Our formulations are randomly tested twice a year by third parties to guarantee safety and quality. Can I get my money back if I use up my bottle or bottles? Masculen's 60-day guarantee is 100% unconditional. We're interested in giving you the results you want, need, and deserve. Anything less than that isn't why we're in business. So when you finish your bottle or bottles, really ask yourself if you feel a definable difference in your health and happiness. If you decide, I can live without Immortal, give us a call and we'll sort you out.